Hello. Hi. Hello and good morning. It's Sadie from All Natural Me. Welcome to day 29. I'm so proud of us. We're like nearing the halfway point. I'm so good. Good morning. Day 29, forgiveness. That's where we're at. You can follow along on allnaturalme.com. The thought for today is forgiveness. Because once again, man, good morning. They like pull us in. They do the easy one like first. And then like now that we've gotten like halfway through the program, they're like, bam, bam, we're going to really take you down deep. Okay. So the thought for today is forgiveness. I know that word alone will probably make a lot of people turn around and run right out of the room because they're like not ready to forgive. They're like, no, I'm not going to forgive. That's because you're giving the person that you need to forgive too much credit. It's not about them. It's not about you condoning hurtful behavior, okay? What forgiveness is you feeling better. It's you letting go of the past, okay? So even though you don't have to condone what happened, it is really time now to heal and move on. So the thought for today is forgiveness. When we forgive, we do not condone hurtful behavior. Okay, let's just get that out. You're a kind of forgiving person. That's good because some people are naturally more forgiving than others. I don't know if I am actually. I think I'm pretty resentful. I'm just saying, when we realize that there is something within us that is more important than this hurtful experience, we are free to let go of the past and move on with our lives. Okay, so it's good for you to forgive. It's good to let go, cut cords, and move on. In doing so, we open our hearts to the humanity of those we forgive. As we forgive others, we are teaching the mind to respond with forgiveness everywhere, even to the misdeeds and the mistakes of our own past. Okay, so we're training our mind. You're trying. I'm trying too. I am definitely trying. Okay, so I'm following this program from agnt.org along with you. I am no way mastering any of this. I'm trying my best, just like you. So it is really important for us to forgive ourselves, our own mistakes, our own misdeeds. Okay, that's why we want to train our mind to forgive. And if I have treated a particular person badly, which I probably have, and even if I can no longer win that person's forgiveness, like they're just not going to give it to me, they are not going to forgive me, I'm never going to get it, it's okay because I can still win the forgiveness of myself. So even if they won't forgive me for what I did, I can still forgive myself. I forgive you, Sadie. And that's going to feel good. Okay. So there's a person called Gerald Jamplowski who said, first thing they're probably going to say is, hey, Sadie, you said my name wrong. They said the results of forgiveness. The results of forgiveness is the stopping of the recycling of anger within ourselves and in the world. Peace will come to the world when each of us takes the responsibility of forgiving everyone, including ourselves, completely. So I like that idea a lot. The best thing that forgiveness can do is stop that recycling of anger, that perpetuation, that looping of violence. Forgiveness is one way to put the brakes on that, to stop it within ourselves and in the world. So today I am willing to let go of the past and forgive those who have hurt me and towards whom I feel anger. I'm really going to be willing to let go. Okay, and the practice is if you want to try to do this, I will write a letter of forgiveness to someone. And you don't have to mail it. I do not have to mail it, but maybe it's good to write a letter of forgiveness to someone either that I need to forgive, or who I would like them to forgive me. Okay, so the topic today on day 29 is forgiveness. So take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Yeah, it's a great idea. You don't have to mail it. You don't have to include this person at all, okay, guys, because it's not about them. It's about you and the way you're feeling. So this is all on All Natural Me, if you want to reread it. Another quote from Azim Kamisa said, "It's hard to forget, but forgiveness is something you do for yourself." Okay? It's for you. You don't have to condone what they did to you, but it is time to forget it so you can move on. Refusing to forgive keeps us stuck in the moment. It keeps us stuck in that assault. It keeps that whatever happened to us, when we refuse to forgive, we keep it alive in our experience. So it keeps us stuck. So today I forgive, knowing it is time to move on with my life. It's time to move on. And I ain't taking you with me. Right? The person that you need to forgive. You need to cut the cords, because up until this point, if you've stayed angry at them, you've kept them very close to you and you know it. You've kept them stuck with you in that moment of the assault. So when you forgive them, you can release them and you can move on now. So be willing to let go of the past. Be willing to forgive those who have hurt you and towards whom you feel anger. And listen to this, forgive yourself too. Forgive yourself too. Okay? So that letter that you may or may not write today, that's for you, okay? Do it for you. All right, so yes, Skull Reaper, let's go deeper with Gandhi. Yay! Are you sure you want to? MK Gandhi said, "Whenever you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love." So whenever you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. There is a story about Abraham Lincoln that expresses this idea better than any other. A woman approached him one evening during a White House dinner party. She began talking about how much she hated the South and longed to destroy it. Lincoln expressed his disagreement with everything she said. So finally, she asked him if he did not want to destroy his country's enemies. And he replied, "Madam, if I make my enemy my friend, have I not destroyed my enemy?" Wonder what she said after that. Probably nothing. Like, what a great point. Like, well, why do I have to destroy him with violence? I can destroy the enemy by transforming the energy into my friend. Either way, the enemy's gone, right? Why not do it with nonviolence? So I like that. Good job, Abraham. Unconditional love recognizes that our enemy's fear and pain is as great as ours, right? They're pretty much us. They're just like us, truly. This unconditional kind of love has been defined as unconditionally caring about the happiness of another. In this case, another includes those who consider themselves our enemies. In our weakest moments, we may consider them our enemies as well. It is in this very act of seeing them as enemies that we have lost. For we have made it a war. No one ever wins a war. In the end of a war, the winner is simply the one who has lost the least. And how can you say that's a winner? Both sides lose. I just spit on you. Sorry. Both sides lose. When we find the strength to unconditionally love them and care about their happiness as much as our own, we can begin to see their suffering as well as our own. Then, once we start seeing each other, good morning, once we start seeing each other as similar, we can find solutions to the conflicts previously unseen. So it's a big step for the world to see it in this way. But I like it. Now, here's another story I really, really enjoyed. An aide to Eleanor Roosevelt once said of her, "She got even with her enemies in the cruelest way possible. She forgave them." How do you like that? She forgave them, right? Are there those, though, who truly cannot respond to love? Are there those type of people in the world? Yes. There will be those among our opponents who are truly incapable of responding with love and to love. Most of us err, however, when we demonize our opponents and we lump the pathologically unloving with the vast majority who act from fear. So yeah, there are crazy psychos, but most people on our opponent's side, they're just acting from a place of fear. So when we love that majority, even in the face of its violence and hatred, we force it to confront the truth that their actions make them everything they claim to hate and violate the very values they claim to represent. So when we are loving, when we come from that place, it really makes everyone on both sides really look at themselves and see them for what they are, what they're actually doing, that they're actually going against their beliefs, right? It helps people wake up. Love, unconditional love, helps people wake up. So neither Eleanor Roosevelt, who, right, remember what she did? She got even with her enemies in the cruelest way. She forgave them. That's what her friend said about her. Neither Eleanor nor Gandhi loved as a means of revenge. They didn't do it from a mean revenge type of way. They loved as a path to nonviolence and the victory of healing that always comes from nonviolence, right? So they were doing it for peace. They were doing it for nonviolence. Okay, that type of healing that we need in the world must come from nonviolence. So I told you guys, I warned you, Gandhi was intense. I have a feeling they're all going to be intense at this point out. So here's the affirmative practice. You want to join me? I will meditate on loving all my opponents. I don't know. Are you ready? Are you ready to look at your political opponents and start loving them? Today, I will see every conflict as an opportunity to conquer with love. Every conflict I come across today, I hope it's not too many, but every conflict that I encounter, see it as an opportunity to conquer with love. So that's it, you guys. Day 29. It's all about forgiveness today. All about forgiveness. Eleanor had so many words of wisdom. She said, people treat you the way you allow them. That's brilliant. I agree with that 100%. Yeah, because we do. They treat us the way we allow them. She's amazing. I'm gonna have to look more into her. I like that. All right, so thank you everyone for joining me. I hope that you do take the steps today to forgive others and of course forgive yourself in whatever way is comfortable for you, whatever you're ready to do. But see everything today as an opportunity to approach it with love and conquer it, if you will, right? That's an intense word. So here's one more affirmation to end the broadcast, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Thank you so much. Today, I will recognize that my actions directly affect others. So I will recognize today that my actions directly affect others. Okay, so if you're acting from love, that's going to directly affect other people. Now I'm just making up words. If you're acting from hate, that's going to affect other people, right? So everything you do affects other people. So the question is, how do you want to affect the world today? How do you want to affect your reality? What do you want to allow in, right? So there we go. We'll just work Eleanor in there one more time. What do you want to allow in? You guys, let's let it be love. All right, have a beautiful, wonderful day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Enjoy day 29, forgiveness. So much love to you. Thank you. I'll see you guys again soon. Much love to you. Yes, I know it's hard, but we just do our best. We just do our best. It's a process. So, okay, you guys, I'll see you again for the 64 days tomorrow morning. If you're on Twitch, I'll see you there at some point today. Okay. All right. Much love, you guys. See you soon.